What up, Wheatfield? What up, guys? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat to Roll Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. We playing some jazz over there in the background, so hopefully you guys are good with it. Just want to relax, and we need to clean up a bit, clean up the reading from last night. We're gonna clear the table, the space, do a little prayer. We are spiritual, not religious, but we do need to pray to get that protection and invoke the spirit of the Most High God, beloved, the Alpha and Omega, the eternal Lord of all of creation, that which made my soul, the source of my life. All of us live in her creation. We are the only begotten, beloved, yes. And we are excited. We are joyous. We are happy on this day to just breathe, beloved, to learn, to be underway, on our way, We had family therapy today. We did. And it was a very good session in terms of knowing when to press and when not to press. When to surrender certain things. I mean, first of all, the drama and the need to be right, beloved. Sometimes people gloss over stuff and they just really not ready to address it, And I sent a note back to our therapist for our family and saying that, I didn't press because I know that our family member, they just weren't ready to address an issue, but to prepare them for the ability to open up, to first feel safe, to open up so that we can unpack what's going on and get them underway to a place where they can self-regulate. Yes, self-regulation. And that's something I feel like, is important for all of us, right? To have self as a reference point where you can be like, okay, something's going on with me. Despite what's going on with everybody else, beloved, I need to hold on to self. I need to be able to go within self and regulate self. Like whatever is going on with you is about you. It is about your learning. It is about showing yourself capacity. And we got today's cup is hope, pray, and have faith week. It is. I have faith, that what we're doing from a family therapeutic standpoint is helping. It is. I know it is. I'm better for it, so I know it's helping. We are communing and communicating with each other in a different way, understanding how to change and morph that communication to the audience. I can't speak to every kiddo the same way. I mean, some things are the same principles, but how I deal with each kiddo is going to be different. And to figure out how to deal with this one kiddo and help them, my blessing, and help blessing be a blessing to herself, or realize that she is a blessing as a whole thing. We got back to the same card that we had on last night's reading. 0808, swift action. The Most High God is still encouraging somebody to take it. There's some action that needs to be taken. Could be surrendering your need to be right, surrendering drama. Could be understanding that, where your experiences are taking you. You know what I mean? It could definitely be that, and allowing situations to show you. In other news, yes, the acceptance is in reverse. Somebody is not accepting something. We see inner peace, surrender to peace. And that's what, I spoke to Blessing about. I was able to give her a suggestion about using self as a reference point. Self is always with you. Always, always, always. You take you with you no matter where you go, beloved. That's why home is where the heart is. Your heart being your true mind, a point of reference, you can feel what are your emotions, what am I going through, what's happening around me, and still go inside of you. Anytime we go on a spiritual journey, that's exactly what you're doing. You're finding a way to access you and the truth of you. And inside of you is everything that you need to get through, to develop, to manifest. Again, your heart's desires. What is your heart doing? What is your heart posture? Surrender your addictions, surrender the mask that we're wearing, surrendering what triggers you, what gets to you, a certain thing that you continuously do. Everybody has that thing, you know. Surrender to passion, to the passion of yourself, getting out of your head and getting into your body. Feel the fire in your belly. Your belly, to me, that's that sacral point, going into the kingdom to discover self and getting reconnected and excited about that you have an internal reference point that is always with you. You can always access you no matter what's going on around you. Oftentimes people who experience some horrible things, they go into their self. They go into their own mind. It gives them a place to escape to, right? And that's what I was telling Blessing. Like, you always have a place to go. When you feel like you're trapped and you can't move around, you have a place to go. You do. Is this jazz too loud? Y'all, maybe I need to turn it down a little bit. Shall we? Yeah, we just did that. I feel it. Thank you. Spirit. If you feel Spirit telling me like you just shuffle those in there the wrong way, let's take a look and stop and pay attention to what you're doing, I say. Yes, healing. Because that's what we're talking about. Healing self. And how do we self-regulate? Healing. We're going to turn this down just a smidge. Yes, I say. Give me your grace. Give me your grace. 2 seconds. 2, 3, 4. Just a few. However many we need to get right back on around to be. Y'all, what up? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. I almost snapped my fingers. I felt like something is coming. Swift action. Most High said take it. But also something I'm feeling is poetic. It felt like back in the day when you be doing that you go to a poetry place. Somebody may have went to one, or you got time to go to a speakeasy or something like that. Or maybe things are flowing in a poetic type of way, beloved. Yeah, hope, pray, and have faith. Yes, that is the energy that I'm feeling of the day. And there's also something else that I wanted to touch on too. We see Knight of Swords. I feel with that swift action, quick decision making, something that you're going to have to make a decision about, and it's going to be quick. And I'm feeling like there's a sense of preparedness. Like, you need to be prepared. Maybe it could be the opposite. Maybe you're not going to be prepared, and you're going to have to go into self or just trust your gut. And maybe that's why the Most High God has given me the feeling to give this short testimony, 8:35 on the timer. But it's like the Eternal is telling you to go into self so that you can have a reference point, which is you. Having an understanding that everything comes up out of you. And you're not the only one that has gone through, that is going through. We all done been there, beloved, no matter what you see. And yeah, there's going to be something, a decision that you're going to have to make, and you may not have a lot of time to think about it. You may have to make a quick decision, swift action for you to take, like an opportunity that's going to come, and you're going to be called to move on it. And I feel like to be in touch with yourself as an internal reference point, to be in alignment, feel your own resonance so that you can feel your body give you that prompting, like move on it or pull back from it, so that you can move, like muscle memory, beloved, like it just come out like this. Yeah. I know you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do what your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. It's going to be a quick decision, and you're going to have to decide to go or to stay. Go or to stay. And you may not have a whole lot of time to just ponder and think about it and weigh out all the pros and cons and this list and that list and go down and check it off and weigh it all out. You may have to just feel it and get good with the ability for your body to tell you the decision, just like this. Hope, pray, and have faith. I'm hoping and I'm praying and I got faith that I'm going in the right way. Either way, it's going to work out for you, beloved. Ashe. Can we drink on that? Yes. Thank you. We see clearing debts. We see emotional sensitivity. That was on here. Emotional sensitivity. Clearing debts. Again, the opportunity 1105 that might come in is, being aligned with yourself so that you can be ready to make this change. We see listening to your intuitive feelings. That we see singing and dancing and sacral chakra. This is the one that really wanted to jump out. I could feel that energy. But that again, that's that creativity, right? You could also be, lighthearted, joyous, manifesting from a place of joy, thinking about things that give you pleasure. What's pleasurable? Lightening the mood and the energy. Play some music and dance around. That's why we got our jazz on. And we have been making it a staple because the energy helps me connect. It helps me flow. It gives me a good resonance, a good feeling, like you just want to dance with it. Get your sway on. Yes, sacral chakra. Yes. That's that kingdom space, operating from a place of joy, knowing that everything that you need is inside the kingdom. It starts in the spirit. The other thing I wanted to touch on. Sever vows of poverty. Sever vows of poverty. We don't know what vow we took in the spirit before we came to this plane, before we manifested back in the physical. Soul contracts are a thing. Like you signed up to do a thing, to go through a thing, to experience a thing. And that is hard for some people to kind of grasp and understand freedom. Maybe you came to break free of something or break some sort of curse, a generational curse. It could be a mindset. And it's a challenge. It is a test. But everything that you need in order to do this thing is already built in, beloved. It don't need to be in the physical, in the tangible. You can pull it out. You can attract it. Oftentimes we look at life, other people's specifically, comparing and competing. But we don't know each other's track and journey. We just don't. Those are the things that happen that are not discussed. That's something that happened in family therapy. Blessing had a whole situation that caused the situation, and she left her whole self out of it. No accountability. Already had the phone call and understood what happened. Spoke to the therapist beforehand, and they told me what happened. But when she came to tell her version and gave her plenty of space and opportunity to say what happened, she left her whole self out of it. See, sometimes we leave ourselves out of the equation, like we were not active participants. Now, some shit is just different because some people do some nasty, heinous shit and they perpetrate it against you. And no, just because you had on a certain thing don't mean that somebody get to violate thee. No, I'm not saying that. That is not what this is about. But I'm saying oftentimes what we live in, what we experience is a product of our own choices. And no other person is responsible for the choices and decisions that we make. We have to eat that, beloved. Whatever we speak, we eat. So if you commit to something and it don't turn out to be that thing, you have to eat the portion for what you spoke, what you participated in. Because your experience is the result of your actions. And again, you could change it at any time. Just because you was that don't mean you be that. I be that. I be that. I be what I do. I be what I speak. So if in today I decide that I am a true teller, a true speaker, that I am the word resurrecting this day, infinite intelligence breathing, that I could tap into self and pull out all of this, like what's built in, my whole life gonna change. It is changed because I have changed. I have self-actualized myself into something totally different. And it don't matter what anybody else say or believe about it. It just is. You keep on watching and I'm going to show you what it is. It's going to show itself. For the word shows itself to be approved every single time, beloved. You keep speaking it, you keep being it, and guess what? It is going to show itself. I be that. Nobody knows what you've been through, because what you've been through don't define you. It just don't. I mean, if you got through, then guess what? Now you got more tools in your arsenal, beloved. It's like, okay, I done seen that, I done been that, I done did that. Now I am this. And you move from that place, beloved. It ain't no comparing and competing, because can't nobody compare or compete with thee. Why? Because you unique. It's only one of you. Who gonna compete with you being you? Who gonna compete with you being you? The only competition I got is me, the former me, the me of yesterday. I get up every day trying to figure out how to be better, faster, more efficient at being La-T. That's it. Being me. And that's just a name that's just on me. That ain't me. I got a whole other spiritual name that I had to ask for revelation. Who am I? Really? Who am I? Can't nobody tell you who you are but your spirit. That's it. Freedom. You are free to do what you choose. Yeah, beloved, you are. Free. In front of the water. Get into the flow of things. Get into the flow of yourself. If you get nervous, focus on your service. How are you serving yourself? Follow the light, the compass within. What lights your way? What lights you up? What is your passion? Integrity. Align your actions and your words to meet your values, your morals and your values. It will represent itself. And the journey from here to there is what strengthens you. It's deserving onto your serving. If you are serving self and you are digging into you, finding out what lights up you, becoming the best you, striving to reach your highest you, what is it that you can't do? Because the same thing that's in me is in you. We made from the same thing, beloved. We come from the same place. Where we traverse through and journey might be different, but we still made from the same shit, which is everything, beloved. Come on, man. Ear chakras, listen up. Tune them. Get into alignment. Again, with you. Can you hear what's calling you? No, maybe not, which is why folks be looking out on the outside, comparing themselves and what they got to what you got. No. I'll tell you one thing, people will look and see certain things and feel like, oh, this, that, and the other. You don't have folks don't be, man, look. Your girl Lati don't pay a whole coin for a fuck shit thing, like not nothing. If we do, it's because we just really, it was available and we was able to do it. And we are thankful for it. But you don't know my story, you don't know my walk. Y'all know the testimonies that I tell. Because the Most High God would say, let's be raw with it. Let's give them, the real, the authentic. Because people be going through shit and folks be thinking that they different, like it's just them. No, it's not just you. Your girl, you're so special. Yes, you are, we. Yes, you are. Let the past go. We said that. You are perfection. Yeah, because the Most High God made you perfect. You being you, your light is perfect, beloved. It ain't nothing different, nothing wrong with you. You are perfect the way that you are. Perfect. Now, you might need to work on your mindset, but your light is perfect. Again, ear chakras, where you listen. Listen up. There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me out? Will you believe me? Probably not. Nope. No one compares. I just said that. Nobody compares to you. Nobody. It's only one you. One. Like grains of sand, like the stars in the sky. We can't even see all the stars because the light is so bright. You need to turn the lights out so that you can see them. Go to a dark place, because life sends us to dark places so that you can discover your own light and see that you're not alone. That is way more like you, that's been through, than what you realize. Because, yeah, we done been in some dark places, too. That's what cracked your girl open to do what we do. To show me what the Most High God would do through me when I enter into a place of surrenderance and obedience, That's just what it is. It is being in a place where you feel like you're going to lose your life. It's being in a place where you don't know where you're going to sleep tonight. It's being in a place where you would do anything like work 2 full-time jobs with a whole kid week. Like I'm scrubbing floors at night and cleaning toilets and pulling from places like Amazon before Amazon, beloved. Oh, we done did it. And it ain't no certain thing. I'm just saying so that nobody feels like they're alone, like they track is so different. It's not. We all go through life. Life be life, and beloved. But the difference is in me than others is my mindset. My mind. I know that I could go into self and pull that shit out, beloved. I know it. And it ain't just me. It ain't me. I know that the Most High God will use me. It will use anyone, It uses all of us. Why? Because it made all of us. We are the expressions of the Most High God in infinite possibilities. Infinite. The fact that I could see creation go through seasons, nature, that shit is gonna bloom, it's gonna be at the height, it's gonna be like, oh, we partying up to shit falling away, harvesting, dying off, to it just sitting quiet in that dormant space where it feel like it's dormant, but it's not dormant, it's learning, Ashe. It's cold as shit outside. It ain't no leaves on the trees except for, the pine trees, the ones that never lose their needles, and you be looking at them like even in the winter they still grow. They ain't growing, they just ain't lost shit. They just, holding on to what they got. But they gonna bloom more and they do lose needles. You look around the base of a pine tree, the old ones, they fall away. Beloved, they do. And they still take all of that energy, all of that learning, all of that intellect, and it goes right back into the ground, into the roots, so it can learn what's going on and blossom anew. Continuing to sustain itself through its own learning by eating on its own fruit. And it shares that fruit with the plant. It ain't stingy. When the wind blow that shit down the road somewhere, it gives it freely. It's not trying to hold on to it. I've been that. Now I be this. And I'm confident on what I'm going to be next. I'm constantly learning and taking it in because that's just the experience. Emotional intimacy. Get emotionally intimate with thee. Learn you. Go into your sacred space. Get comfortable with your own light, Ashe. My dreams. What are your dreams? What are they? You want something else? This one? This? You're my favorite. Are you your own favorite person? Maybe not. But I am. I'm my own. Most High God. Joy. Joy. Yes. Look, God box. I'm just saying, we ain't got to put it in there. We can take. Give it that. Thank you. You talking about joy is about being me? Yes. But it wasn't always so. It wasn't always so. We had to grow. We had to get in touch with self. We had to learn self. I had to fall in love with me. My real me. The core of me. And the more authentic blossoming, opening up, just comfortable with the idiosyncrasies and the differences and the things that really make me, me, the more I love me. And it don't matter what's around me. Why? Because I'm always with me. No matter where I go, I'm still with me. I got what I need, which is me. The source of me. My soul. Source of us living. That I can put all my hope on. That's what I pray. And with that, I have faith. I pray to the source of us living. The source of my light, beloved, directly, intimately. That walking in a garden relationship with a Most High God is my best friend, beloved. It knows my heart. It knows my addictions. It knows my afflictions. It knows how to bring me out, beloved. But some people don't get it. And it leads to this. Jealousy and envy. Looking on the outside when you always have the capacity and the ability to go within thee. And if that's how you feel, but I am sorry though, because I be wanting to put that in people. You know, that's a part of our service, is to remind you that you are always with you. There's nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing that you can't overcome. There's nothing, because even the transition away from this vessel, life still goes on. You are victorious. Life is existence. You will never cease to exist. You will never cease to exist. Why? Because what could take away that which made you? The source of us living? You are a pixel, a piece of the Most High God itself. Pixelated pieces, all of us. We come from the eternal. What is inside of you is eternal. It is immortal. It exceeds this vessel. It is beyond this 3D experience. This is not it. Despite what MJ said. This ain't it, beloved. It just ain't. And when you know that from a core space, like your knower knows it, your heart knows it, your mind knows it, you are in alignment because you know it, you have passed faith. Faith is a mustard seed, beloved. We got apple seeds. We got mango seeds. We got avocado seeds. Grow until you know it. Self-assured, fuck confidence. I am assured, show enough. As I sit here as a brown-skinned girl, skin just like her, y'all know what I'm saying, but locks down to the waist, you can't tell me I'm not this aesthetic. You can't, I know it. I know it. But what I know more, what took me the longest to learn, was what was in here. Who is this? And it's still being discovered, unfolding as this journey continues. I ain't even nowhere near unpacking everything that's in here. This is easy. I see this in the mirror reflection on a daily. This shit looking out is easy. We make it up in our mind, beloved. I could change it just like that, instantly. But this right here, oh, that intimacy into me, I see. Oh, that's the hard work, beloved. Because, see, then you got to face the shadows. You got to face the addictions. You got to face the afflictions. You got to face your own decisions. And that right there, people be sleep on it. It take work to wake up. It take work to get up. It take work. I felt my buddy love coming in to strut. No matter what, you got to strut. But the funny thing about it is Buddy Love was inside of Sherman the whole time. It's his alter ego, his other personality, a part of him that he refused to see because he had such low confidence, such low self-esteem. Feeling lost. Came out and ran amok because Sherman didn't have enough confidence to strut. Running away. Feel like you want to run away. Run away from the you today. Run away from everything around you, R.I.C. Sometimes you have to get away. That was one of the things we did. We had the opportunity to go away. To learn self. To be what we felt we were in the inside anyway. Like, the feeling of me in the inside that I have inside of me ain't matching the energy that I'm getting from the world, beloved. And it ain't gonna ever. Why? Because the world don't tell you who you are, beloved. It just don't. You know who you are. And as long as you know and you believe on what you know, it's gonna show up, yo. Just give it some time. In divine time and in divine ordering. Because see, if I had to just pop Most High, if we didn't go through our development phase, I'd be a hot ass mess. And the Most High God knew that. One thing that I say is that the Most High God did not give me no ass, none. I mean, like, I got little bitty apples, I'm just saying, and that's if they toned up real good. Just enough, a handful, just so you could cuff it. I'm just saying. The Most High God had gave me one of these BBL asses. Yeah, look. Look, okay? And when I was young, before BBLs was really popular, I used to always say, when I have enough money to buy an ass, I'm gonna go get one. Now that I got the money to buy an ass, I know I don't need one. For what? You don't like my little biscuits? You can get on. Like me, for what's on the inside of me. It ain't about this, because that shit gonna fade with age, weed. You fuck around and be 23 and go get a whole new booty. What's gonna happen when that 40 booty show up? Or when you 80 and you can't even hold that bitch up. Or you trying to take it out and you gotta spend more money because what is it doing to your body? Now, if you got one, to each their own, beloved. But those are the things that you have to think about when you're making those decisions. I almost said consequences because we do. We have to pay consequences for each decision that we make. It's either high vibrational or low vibrational. It's all about, the exchange. Look. Most High God say it's not the right time. We'll jump into that on a later day. This isn't goodbye. Again, that's last night's message. That it ain't goodbye. It's just not. It's a not now. Anything else in here? As you come in, Most High God. Attached to my ex. Ooh. Ex-self, an ex-person, somebody, weak. Most High God, somebody said that you still attached to your ex. I'm seeing the word dangerous. Need time to heal. That's what fell on the floor. Somebody still needs time to heal, you know, and healing takes time, and that's funny because that's what we landed up on next, healing, and we said that, you know, it is. You want something else? Okay, well, I'm gonna just put that down. 34.50 on the timer. Healing did, and I'm hearing Mariah Carey. Love takes time to heal when it's hurting so much. Think that I was blind to let you go. I can't escape the pain inside, 'cause love takes time. I don't wanna be here alone. Somebody still feels lonely. They feel like they have lost a love, maybe feeling like the love of a lifetime, you know, and they need to heal. They are either attached to you as an ex, and for them, it isn't goodbye. And we read for somebody that may have, again, I'm seeing the word dangerous. Like this person could have a dangerous attachment to you. And last night's message was to put in a check-in system. And the Most High God is really bringing that back. You know, this person may be attempting to call you back into their life. Maybe they are gaslighting. They could be future faking. Those were tenets and principles or lessons from that message. And the Most High God is saying, really be cognizant. Listen to your body. Get in touch with you. You may need to make some quick decision makings. You might need to be in a position to have to move, to jump up and move. You may, it could be something for somebody else whose abundance is coming in, and you might need to make a quick decision. Either way, whether you're on this end or that end of the spectrum, I say, how it resonates, the same thing is coming into alignment and frequency with you. So when your spirit tells you, you are ready to move. You are able to take that quick action, make that quick decision, because you are so in line and in touch with you. Understanding that the things of the past that has happened, but I feel like something, yeah, I'm seeing chasing something coming after you. Yeah, this person feels like, are you done with this? I keep putting it up. That you're that you're their favorite, that you're special, that they won't find anything like you. I'm saying wish fulfillment. Have my kids. You may have kids with this person, or they may be wanting to have children with you. I feel like you guys may have kids. But again, this is somebody that went on the journey. They left to go find themselves. This is something else in here. Yeah, see, I'm sorry. This person is kind of, I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you. You didn't deserve any of it. You didn't, you know. I'm hearing that you were good to this person, but they definitely have a sense of jealousy. We saw jealousy, and this one also came out too. It wanted to jump out. Obsessed. This person has a sense of obsession with you. It's on. Something. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. I told you this person is on one. And you might be telling them to let you go. Or maybe that's the message, you know, for to let me go, you know, if that be the case. I'm hearing blocked out. You're still in contact with this person. It's something about you're mysterious, or this person is mysterious and they're missing you. They could be, I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me, never really know where I stand with you. I feel like this person, is it this person, Tear? The wheat. The wheat feels mysterious to this person. See, you guys have kids. Either, do you want to show this? Is it up? Is it down? Challenge. You may have this person's kids. You could be pregnant. Anything else I need to let it? No. Thank you. See, this isn't goodbye. You feel like home to them. They remember simpler times with you, and they don't want to walk away. It says this isn't goodbye. We will be together soon. And I'm hearing it again. Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Be careful, get a check-in system. You know, be somewhere safe. Again, I've had to work 2 jobs. I did it with a very young child. I had support of family, though I did. I didn't do it by myself. But I have been in those situations where you feel like you're all alone. And even depending on friends that I had just recently met. And for some reason, this person, you know, they're not even a person that just befriends people. They just not. They're very like, no, I got my circle and I'm good with it. But it was something that the Most High God had spoke to this person and said, I want you to connect with them. Because the Most High God knows the resources that you're going to need. And in my time of need, I was able to go to this person and they opened up to me. I'm just grateful. I'm joyful. And I look at every day, it's a blessing because the Most High God put the resources that I would need in order to be safe in place so that I could be. Yeah. So when I get nervous, I focus on my service. I focus on testimony. I focus on sharing me to the best of my ability, authentically, because I know it's not just me. I'm not the only one that goes through these things. Again, life be lifing. And people get hopeless and they feel like there's no way out. And they would look at the result or what's on the other side and make assumptions. But that's not it. Nobody knows your walk. And you won't look like what you've been through when you come through. Creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. Thank you to the Most High God, the eternal Lord of creation that made me, that I am a pixel, a piece of. It is built in, beloved. I am made from that thing. Yes, I'm connected to it always. And as I got intimate with me, that was the discovery. I am tethered, always connected, even though we live in this virtual reality. That the 8 wonders of the world is me. You talking about self-esteem on infinity? Huh? Because I know that which made me. You talking about getting a speck out of my eye so that I could see me clearly? Huh? Come on, we. Again, go back to just basic chemistry. The periodic table, that's the. You made in the flow. Water, beloved, at least 70%. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. Tell me the Most High God ain't real when we just said this. You cannot. You will always exist. It may not be in this vessel. This is temporary, beloved, but your soul, the source of us living, is eternal, beloved. And you are a piece of it, a pixel, an expression of creation. I'm talking about infinite possibilities. It's built in, beloved. It's built in. Tap in. Flow with it. Ooh, woo. I'm talking about the spirit of the Most High God. I'm talking about joy. I'm talking about joy everlasting. I'm talking about joy that exceeds all understanding. Come on with this thing. See, we believe, but we don't believe, beloved. I'm not talking about faith today. I'm talking about confidence. I'm talking about show enough self-assuredness. As you sit here today, as you listen to the words that the Most High God is saying, there ain't nothing that could take you away from your Maker. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Ooh, pulling me back. Most High say, no, we going forward. Lean in, beloved. Get into you. This right here, you can get through. You got resources, something. And it don't matter how dark it is, it only illuminates the light that is within thee. Ooh, go into the dark, beloved. Taste the wisdom of uncertainty. Yes. Woo. Get so good with you that you talking about that snap, quick decision making. Your spirit hits you and say, beloved, back up off of it. You like, no, I'm good on that. Your spirit say, oh, that's it. Lean into it. You can feel it. If these words don't resonate, click off. Exit stage left. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. And I believe that's what we been sitting up here saying. You want this one too? Yes, get it. It gets better. It get better, baby. It get better. Come on, it gets better. There was a time in this here existence, in this here journey that we on, in this time around, that we felt like it didn't get no better. Oh, we already done did it. We done did this, we done did that, and that was the pinnacle. I had already defined my success. I hit it, it crumbled, I'm done, I exit stage left. Yeah, we exit stage left and got sent right back on around right. And we could sit here on this day and give testimony. Because when the Most High God put a purpose on you and said that you ain't through, even you can't do nothing to you. Because it ain't up to you, It ain't up to you. It is your greatness. Didn't I say somebody might be right there at the door of their abundance? Depending on which spectrum you on, you might have to go through a journey of development. Because the Most High God can't just drop that thing on you. No. Because it ain't about you, it's about the service. You on the edge of greatness. You finna walk through this door to discover that there's so much more. You see them planets, the rings around it, you definitely know that ain't Earth, beloved. It's so much more. But sometimes you have to cut the lights out to see it. The lights got to go out so that you can find the light. Sometimes, again, being in the dark of night, you look up, keep your eyes on the high. You will see the light. You will see that there's more, beloved. And if all of that be up there, and I'm just right here, it lets me know that there's so much more, beloved, edge of greatness. This little team, I go to the ocean and stand at the shore. It's so huge. It lets me know that it's so much more. It's so much more. More that we don't understand. More that we can't comprehend. More that we can't receive. Even with these 8 wonders that are built inside of me. It's so much more, beloved. So much more. Don't be hyper focused on this little thing. Dig into self so that you can see. Get into the light of thee. Into the real you. You will find out what you could do. You will find out what you could get through. And when you get through and you get all the way back and you look back at you, oh, you're going to have a testimony too. Oh, you talking about how the Most High God used you, how the Most High God saved you, how the Most High God preserved you, how the Most High God developed you, how the Most High God introduced you to you. Woo! Come on, man. Anything else in here? Yes, let's get it. You want this off? No? Okay, beloved. Obedience. Surrenderance. I am enough. Ooh, look in the mirror, beloved. Ooh, I'm enough. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The Most High God is enough. The Most High God is everything you need. And it's all built in, beloved. It's all built in. I'm talking about staying open. Not holding on tight, because you can't get nothing in here. And you holding on to the past. This might not be for you, but for somebody it is, because it's something that you're holding on to. It is. It could be a mindset. It could be an emotion. It could be an old identity. It's something, because we all hold on to something. We all have to come to a place. You don't have to do a fuck shit thing. You keep doing what you've been doing. Lati can't tell you to do shit. You check in with your spirit and let them advise you to let go, to open up. Whether it's the wisdom of uncertainty because you're sitting in the dark and you can't see, you don't know how things is going to go. Look up, beloved, look up. That which lights your way that'll help you navigate this terrain is already up there, Ashe. How did the early explorers move around? They navigated by the stars. It's already up there. You already got a map. It's already built in. Open up. I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. Oh no, beloved, how could you fit in? You don't compete when you don't know nothing to compare. We pixels and pieces. It makes the picture, beloved. We are creation. We are whole. We are complete. It ain't nothing broken and it ain't nothing missing. You are irreplaceable, beloved. Can't nothing take your place. It ain't nothing ever like you. It ain't nothing. The only thing that's like you is the Most High God itself. That's it. That's it. Now, can you compare to that? No, because it made everything, beloved. If you're going to do that, you just going to say, I am that I am, and don't put no label on it. Because how you going to label that I am that made all of creation by its word, moving on its life force, on its energy, the holy chi? And it's all of that, everything plus that which made. How could you quantify it, Ashe? It ain't got no name. Except for the beginning and the ending. The Alpha and the Omega. Ashe. It says, I just need to be myself and the right people will come into my life. That's testimony. I just gave you my testimony that a person that don't even like to have anybody new, like they got their circle that said, has said no to meeting me, all of it. Most High God sent this person into my life to be aligned to me at the right time because he knew it was going to snatch something away from me that was not for me. It was only for a specific amount of time, to show me. That's it. That's it. And when I thought that it was it, Most High said, no, beloved, the better it gets. Let go. Release. Most High God said, I'm going to show you me. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those people will see and appreciate me for all that I am. The Most High God will show itself to you. It will show you you. It will give you a testimony. It will help you believe. It will help you to see that there's so much more, that it gets better, beloved. This ain't it. This ain't it. I hear Michael saying, this is it. No, it's not. This is not it. But in the same sense, it is. Because creation is whole and creation is complete. There will never be a time when you don't exist, sweet. In this moment, yeah, this is it. It is what it is, beloved. But that's not all that it ever will be. It's infinite possibilities existing. Infinite possibilities existing. And you could tap in. You change your existence by changing your mindset. And you can do it instantly. I posted a picture of my dinner. Lobster ravioli with crab and Alfredo sauce that I made at home. Fresh spinach. And unfortunately, I got a comment, and it did. It made me sad, beloved. Because it's like, people are hungry. Well, yeah, I was hungry, so I cooked dinner. So yeah, people are hungry. But that has nothing to do with me in terms of how you view your own situation. It just doesn't. That meal may look luxurious to some, but it was days that I went where I didn't eat. It was days that I went where I grocery shopped at the Dollar Tree. Nobody knows your walk, so there is no comparing. It just isn't. Lobster ravioli costs $6 from Aldi's. It just depends on how you using your resources. That has nothing to do with me. This is my mindset. I've always been a person that likes champagne bubble baths. A bottle of Andres costs $3 when I start buying it. $3.52. Bubble bath, I got the Dawn out the kitchen. Dry milk, who the fuck buys it? You know how much a big ass box of dry milk costs from Walmart? Less than $3-4. So my mindset says I want a champagne bubble milk bath. It didn't cost me shit. Less than $10, beloved. And if you buy a big ass box of dry milk, how many fucking milk baths can you take? That shit don't have to cost nothing for you to pamper you. It don't take nothing for you to fulfill the sense of joy and pleasure from inside of you. Nothing. Again, twice in my life I've been to where I had to figure out where I'm going to spend the night, where I'm going to stay, and I had children with me, Ashe. I've never been opposed to doing what I need to do because I knew that if I hold on to me and lean in to put the work in, get better, faster, more efficient, I can learn from it. I can grow from it. There's nobody that you would look at and consider to be successful that did not go through. Most of them have been through some rough shit. And if they sat down and told you, people look at Tyler Perry, they think about it that he was homeless in his car while he was self-funding his own plays. They look at Spike Lee and he self-funded. It takes sacrifice to be able to do it. And you could talk about these people's personal lives and what they do and whatever the case may be. But we're talking about how people compare success and sit with a sense of jealousy. I celebrate people who are doing great. Our channel is where it is, and it's growing, growing, growing. We got room to grow before we even touch what we consider the ceiling. But my aspirations are so big, and I move from that energy because I feel it. I know it. That is the vision, beloved. And I'm going to walk in it now before I see it. That's faith. That's confidence. That's showing up self-assuredness. I knew once we got the first ones and twos, we had already did it. That was my quantities for success. Now it's like, how much bigger and better does it get? Keep your eye up. It don't matter this. As long as you got your own internal light, that passion that ignites from the inside out, you can get through it. You can. You can. You will. As long as you don't give up. Again, we make up in our own mind what we see. If you just research your vessel, how do my eyes work? How do we smell? How do we taste? How do we hear? Where do emotions come from? This vision, the thoughts that you think you're just daydreaming, where do these visions come from? That crown that receives information, my antennas are connected. I'm an electrical conductor. I have light built in. The information highway, a central nervous system. You're talking about a waste management system? A lymphatic system? I'm talking about your liver itself does 500 functions. An amazing organ. Fully integrated system. Integrated fully. The highest piece of technology. Everything that you see on the outside has come from within. It's you, beloved. But then when you realize that it's you, you go back to what made you. What made you? The beginning. And knowing that we end to begin again. All the way up. Elevate. Elevate your mind space. First thing, look into the mirror. Breathe. And see, I don't know if y'all see what I see, but see that tree behind me? You see this? I see one up and one down. As above, so below. If the spirit comes first, and your spirit is perfect, then what are you? Let that spirit still be with you. If it is in a vehicle, a vessel, that is highly efficient, it's something to be marveled at, beloved. It is a gem in creation to allow you to see creation, to taste it, to hear it, to smell it, to feel it. Look up. Look up. Breathe. I see nerve cells. If you ever look at a nerve cell, it looks like this. A central core, all these sprouts coming off of it. Everything on the outside is represented on the inside. Get intimate with you. The Most High God, the eternal Lord of all of creation, will reveal itself to you. And you will know, truly, the mirror. Into me, I see. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I thank the Alpha and Omega, that which created me, my beginning and my ending, sending me back to the beginning, cycling for infinity. I hear Buzz Lightyear. Infinity and beyond, beloved. It gets better when you got an obsessive ex that's attached to you, and maybe you're pregnant or have kids and trying to figure out what to do. There's resources. Not all of them are going to be easy. They're not. But I feel like you got within you what you need to get through. You can tackle it. You can conquer it. You are already a victor. Take on that mindset and decide it. To the next now, y'all. I love you again, just like I love the Alpha and Omega that made me and called me to be the infinite intelligence, breathing word, resurrect in this day. Thank you. I praise you. I bless you. Thank you. I praise you. I bless you. I feel you within me, feeling me, bringing me up into my heart, opening it up, allowing it to blossom and to receive the wisdom of eternity, infinity, that which is thee, that feels me, feels this vessel. It is my heart to have the heart of the eternal Lord of all of creation. For it is not unto me, beloved, it's not. It's not for me. It is for thee. It is for thee. And all of you are creation. We are the only begotten. We are creation. We are whole. We are complete. We are what they made. And this is it. It is we. And that's not a mystery. It's not. We can... This one's done. Love you. Ashe.